God damn, that's frustrating. I just recorded this video, and as I'm about to finish it, my computer says that there's not enough storage in some stupid cloud, and they wanted me to pay for some shit, and I was like, hell nah. So I deleted all the stuff I already did because it's already on YouTube, and here we go again. So my name is Matt, aka Mattman. This is the a la carte sports betting channel. Here I break down the best value and most profitable bets I can find for y'all, so you don't have to do the investment. As I enjoy it, you may not. So I just kind of let you skip a step in order to be successful. So we're going to recap UFC 299. But I'm going to start off on the back of where I was about to finish my video. So I just unboxed these items that I talk about, hard work, dedication, and loving what you do. Let your passion be what drives you. And so with my rewards from sports betting, you have to, not just piss away the money back into the casino or piss it away in some way that you don't get to reap rewards for long term. So what I did for myself, being a UFC guy, is I found things that I could be passionate about and hold on to my success um, through my winnings and what I wanted. So we're gonna start with what I just unboxed. I had this all on video, like fresh open, but now I just have the items itself. So I'm just gonna share those with you. So we're gonna start out first with the, in a sense, not as most rare item I could have gotten. So we got Ilya Tapourier rookie card, and everyone knows that rookies tend to be the most rare. It looks pretty sick in the camera. It is kind of just an average card, but it says the RC in this corner. Can't get my finger over there. But in this corner, and that means, long term, as long as Ilya Tapourier keeps being successful, the rookie card will be valued, and you can make more money if you decide to sell it. I probably won't, as Ilya Tapourier, as you guys know, made me $1,000 just 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna keep on to that. That one was about $80. So people know the value and push the price up, but I still think, long term, a rookie card of Ilya Tapourier will be anywhere between 120 and 200, depending on the run that he goes. So there is a gamble also that he, keeps that run going. But me seeing the skills and advertising that to you, and seeing the class that he's in, I don't see anyone, taking that crown from him for a while, which will only increase the most average card that I got. The next cards are going to be of legends, and I had to spend a decent amount on these because they will never sign or have other cards in this, sport that I love so much. So we're going to go with my probably second favorite card, which is going to be GSP, signed, autographed, and was a former champion, as you can see the belt in there. So we got a GSP signed autograph card. That one was about 150. So pretty awesome in that regard. See, I told you I'm going to geek out a little bit because you got to keep your money. So if I ever needed to get quick cash or something, I have the cash still on hand, but it's in investments and items that I know will hold their value for quite some time, especially that one being an autographed. And as long as UFC continues, his rarity will as well. So my favorite card and the most expensive card that I spent is Debatable Warrior, as not everyone believes he's the GOAT. However, I do, as his record is pure at 26-0, and he looked unstoppable whenever I watched him. So we're going to show off the Khabib Nurmagomedov signature select edition. Love how it looks in the camera, like that glow right there, pretty sick. But that card was a non-disclosed price. Not proud of it. No, it's not that bad. That one was roughly close to 200. And once again, I chose items that will hold their value. Unless you're going to run into Khabib again on the streets, his autograph signing days are basically done. And so the rarity of those items, have they getting damaged, lost, all the things that can happen with these type of memorabilia items, I'll have mine in a very safe, uh, you know, thing of mine, and I'm not worried about it. But the success that I have allows me to be able to geek out on what I want. And I want to provide that to you in whatever your fashion may be. If it's drugs, sex, uh, you know, cars, I really don't care. It's up to you, and depending on what you're doing in your life. But I want to give you that option to where you can do that. And then since we are going to be recapping UFC 299, last week I actually bought a card prior to this opening, and it paid off pretty well also, which is going to be a Sean O'Malley championship jersey card. So right there in the middle piece, the striped lines, is a piece of his winning shorts on the night that he won his belt. And the fact that he ended up winning uh, by unanimous decision this time and almost had the knockout, his stock is just going up and up. And that card right there, I believe I got a steal for around like $40-$50. And that one's only numbered to 99. So there's only 99 other people in the world that could have acquired that card, and I doubt they're going to keep it in the same fashion that I am. So really am not concerned on that. Thanks to Sean, we made some good money this weekend, so let's jump right into it. So let's go ahead and just start off on Sean O'Malley versus Cheetah Vera. Marlon Cheetah Vera, Sean just whipped his ass up and down. There was no question really at all. I provided that, and it was a non-biased, opinion. I know in the video it looks like it because I got all the Sean O'Malley swag. I had the glasses, but that's what you do when you carry yourself as a champion. You believe, you don't question, you just do, and that's what it looked like Sean showed up to do. Just whoop some ass and collect a check, and we'll go get another one next call out. And so uh, I almost won 1,200 on this entire card. But I had a five-leg, what is it, 2, 4? Yeah, five-leg parlay. That the last leg was that the fight would not go to decision with Sean O'Malley and Cheeto Vera. And that one was for $700. And unfortunately, Sean did not, get the knockout he was looking for. So we lost that 700. I could have cashed out for 300 something, but I let it road because I believe in my boy. And if I lose that 300, not even sad because my boy still won, and we still win money because that was only a $10 bet, and we ended up winning 500 in total. And we'll keep going down the list of how we did that. So the next fight was the underdog lock of the week, which is going to be Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis. And I told you guys straight up, Denis is a wild puncher, great grappler. That's all he's got. Dustin Poirier been in there with the best of the UFC, and his boxing is better than 95% of all of them. And the moment he started throwing guillotine, I almost just wanted to throw my excuse me, my remote at the TV because I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're negating the one advantage that you have in this fight, which is your boxing, and you want to go play a grappling game. So that first round, definitely I was when it comes to leading you guys to the well of success, I was like, this guy's totally pissing it all away. Second round, though, his coaches on that corner team told him, do not go to your guillotine, dude. It's not what we train for. It's not the path to success. And Dustin, within the first 10 seconds, grabs another fucking guillotine. And he actually, I remember looking at him, and it looked like the moment clicked where he remembered, oh shit, my coaches said not to do this. I should probably try what they said. And sure as shit, he pushes him, away from him at that point. Benoit does the stupid ass punching I told you that he has. And then Dustin fucking did what I told you he was going to do at a huge underdog price tag. I believe it closed at plus 185, so you put $100 on it. They'll give you $185 plus your 100, so $285 if you just wanted to test out my theory. And yeah, a very easy win for me. I won he was a part of some parlays, so in total I'm just gonna say because Dustin was the only true underdog I believed in. It was like $180 one off of that fight because I believed everything else would hit. Dustin was kind of the sketch, and he proved that he's still sketch, but still one of the best. So shout out Dustin. Next fight's going to be the Michael Page Kevin Holland fight. I told you guys there wasn't a clear cut winner in this fight, as we have Kevin Holland, who's a fanboy and does whatever the fuck he wants. It doesn't even matter what like about fighting. His he doesn't have a path to success because he might be winning and just start dicking around, truly. And I like watching Kevin, but that shit when it comes to betting, that's not trustworthy. And then Michael Page, you have no data because he was just knocking people out in 10 seconds in Bellator. And then he's good, obviously, but it's like you don't know what to expect. And so on this night, I chose Michael Page to win just for the betting aspect. There was value. I parlayed it all 5 fights that ended up winning me that $180 I just told you about with Dustin. So Michael Page, looked good, but someone also kind of like Kevin. He's doing all these dancing and stuff, and he's having swagger. Loved his intro with the Undertaker walk. Honestly, I thought that shit was pretty funny. So respect to Michael Page. Good win. Hope to see more from you so I can decide if we're going to make money together or I'm going to make money against you. So that's that. And then the Gilbert Burns, Jack Della Mena fight. I told you also that could go either way. I did believe in Gilbert Burns in the last video breakdown I had. And I think he would have won that fight had Jack just not had instincts to throw a knee after being, controlled almost the entirety of the last fight or last round. And just instinctually, he threw a knee. I don't think it was planned. I just think it was instinct. All those reps that he does as his daily job just happened to kick in, and Gilbert just happened to be shooting for another takedown, and he caught Gilbert. And that part hurt just because I like Gilbert so much. I was impressed with Jack on his instincts, but I was not impressed with his skill against very high-level skilled opponents. So, Jack, definitely proud of you, buddy. Good on you. Cheers, mate. But you will be getting faded here soon in this value because you're going to be favorites against potentially other people, and you did not, in my opinion, deserve it based on what we saw at least. So watch yourself, buddy. Good luck to you in the future. And then Peter Yan versus Song Yadong. I told you that Peter Yan is just going to shell up, let Song use all of his, his muscle and his strength and gas himself out. And sure enough, that looks to be what happened in the about second and a half round. It looks like Song Yadong because he's a very muscular guy for that weight class. I think the lactic acid finally caught up, and then Peter just started piecing him and then getting takedowns at will, which ended up leading him to success. So on that night, some of our parlays just to share with you so you can understand what we ended up winning and how much we invested. Because that's the key thing, profitability. If you're going to want to watch this, you want to see that the man that's leading this is. So you say you are a superstar, as Sean O'Malley's song would talk, and I believe I am that guy when it comes to all that stuff in the betting world. So let me go ahead and share those. So yeah, we have a $126 ticket for a $7 bet. We had Sean O'Malley on the money line, Dustin Poirier. I regret doing this bet, but I think at the time I just was feeling cautious. I did plus 5.5 on points just in case it went to decision. Then we had Michael Page on the money line, Jack Della on the money line, and Peter Yan. So there's that 126 that I was talking about. We had this one's a good one. We had Gilbert Burns and Jack Della fight going over 1.5 rounds. And then we had the Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint Denis going over 1.5 rounds. And the Denis fight ended up getting called at the 2 minutes and 31 second marker. So I literally won that bet by 1 second going over. So I bet $27 on that and ended up winning 65. So, now we're at 180 roughly. And then we got the parlay that I preached on this channel last week, which I put $40 on. We had Dustin Poirier, Sean O'Malley, Macy Barber and Kyler Phillips. They all won $40 to pay $300 plus the 180 that I had. So about $480 and definitely less than $100 invested. So when you talk about your profitability and percentages, it's definitely a huge margin. And had Sean O'Malley finished the fight, we would have had another $700 ticket. So you add the $480 plus the $750, you're talking about $1,200, $1,300 that I could produce in one night. And that's just because I'm not taking super high risks in the dollar amount to go for more. As I work in the bankroll that I have, and I'm successful in that. And as you know, my bankroll grows, so do my bets, and I don't feel as uncomfortable, because that's another key thing about betting is finding the structure to success and not trying to skip any of the steps. If you do, you're going to get beaten. You're going to want to jump out of the building, as all the, Gamblers Anonymous 1-800-GAMBLER hotline is there for, and I'm not trying to do that to anyone, nor myself, even though I love gambling. So that is the UFC 299 recap. It was a very successful night. Unfortunate Sean didn't cash the $700 knockout ticket, but we carry on with the $500 in our pocket. We get to buy what we want and still have more investment money to keep going forward. And this is what it's about. You can spend it on whatever you want. I'd suggest investments like these, in a sense, are. I know that won't make sense to everyone, as they just look like cards. You might as well call me a Pokemon card fucking owner. But I know markets, and that will definitely pay off long term with the growth of the UFC. So that is the recap for UFC 299. My name is Matt Man. This is the A La Carte Sports Channel. Like, comment, share, do all that bullshit. And I'm going to be dropping the UFC 300 picks most likely tonight after I watch the fights and who I think has the greatest chance for us to be successful. So thanks for watching, and as always, cheers, boys.